What's the word? What's the word? What's the mother word, man? Tap in, bro. Today, we're here to talk about two of the biggest black banks in America getting together to start one bank and be one of the biggest black banks to ever do this. Y'all get in here, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. Now, if you know and if you don't know, shout out to the Carolinas, where we from, baby, North Carolina, but we Dallas repping. You know, we've been out here so long. But we got a bank from North Carolina named Mechanics and Farmers Bank, which is worth, I think it was like 300 and 400 million or something like that. Merging with Optus Bank out of South Carolina, and they're coming together for a $1.27 billion merge. Now, it hasn't been finalized, but they have been having discussions about combining these two conglomerates to make one. Now, hey, this is something that has to be praised in the black community, because we see black people finally getting together, bro, and stopping the competition. They said that was one of the initiatives that they ran with, bro. Like, they didn't want to compete with each other no more. And to me, bro, that's one of the biggest things that, holds back us as black people. You feel me? Instead of coming together trying to figure out a solution, we'd rather compete with this person and compete with that person. You feel me? When we could really work better together. And I push this narrative so much in a lot of my videos, bro. Like, whether I'm talking about the barbecue with, Destination Smokehouse, Dean and AB, just a lot of situations, whether it be your relationship, with your girl, you feel me? And relationship you got with, anybody, your family, you feel me? Like, we're all better when we work together, you feel me? Hey, it ain't about what you know, it's about who you know. Like, 100 can overtake 10 at any time, like, that's just what it is, like, there's power in numbers. So, when you get these banks pretty much coming together saying, hey, we black, you feel me? We black on, Hey, I see a lot of us, out here, instead of coming together, we competing with each other, you know what I'm saying? And we are two of the biggest financial institutions in the black community. So, when they get together, you feel me, at the top, the pinnacle of the black community, because you got to remember, banking is everything, money is everything in the black community. And when they say that, money doesn't stay in the black community for a long time, hey, well, we got to do a better job of putting our money where our mouth is. If this is a bank that is sufficient and does good business, why aren't we, letting them hold our money? Why aren't we investing, in this, bank as well? You feel me? It's one of those things, like, it could be a beautiful thing for everyone, and it could be, one of those things where the people at the top finally look like us, like, yeah, it's time to start putting this on the forefront. You feel me? Like, we have to. If we want to move forward in the black community and want to be taken serious, we got to do better with our money. And these individuals who have been a staple in the black community for decades have figured out a way to come together and get more money in the black-owned this and that. You feel me? So, hey, we see the merge, 1.37 billion. We got to say, hey, change starts at the top. And sometimes it may start at the bottom, you feel me? But in this case, it's starting at the top. If we got these banks out here in the black community, let's do a better job in getting over there, doing what we need to do. We know they ain't got a bank over here and over there. Hopefully they got online banking that they can deal with us and, navigate with us, because everybody got a chime, everybody got a cash out. Why not have, whatever app they got? Let's deal with them for a little minute and see how it goes, bro. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Y'all think we should get up in here right now? Y'all think we should let it go? I'm thinking we need to get up in there, man. We need to get up in there, man. We need to go on ahead and see what it's hitting for. But y'all let me know, man. And until then, I holla.